Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Palace of Ball Hockey, Salt Creek Sports Center, Hat-Trick Hockey in Palatine, Illinois. And we're here for tonight's Monday evening, anything goes, rosters be damned championship game. On our left, we have green. On our right, they're white, but their team name is red. But yeah, whatever. I'm Dave Wagner. I'll be commentating, and I do have a guest in the booth this evening, color man Stevie J. Jadown, the man with the plan. So let's see what he has to offer. Our goaltenders, to our left here, we have Bobby Dickinson, fresh off a victory in the Wednesday night draft league, championship win for him. On our right, we have Joey J-Bird Coletta, uncle of the young man taking the draw at center, Ronnie Coletta Jr. Let's take a look at the lineups here. On the court, we got Marcinkowski and Quain on defense for green. Across, we got Woodward, Irvin, and Zarnik carrying the puck in for green. Taken away by Jordan Nidzella. Oh, sorry, Brandon Nidzella. Up ahead to Ronnie Coletta Jr., back to Nidzella. Guys are offside, they took a step back. Ball at center. Back to Alex Quain, number 72. Pressure by Nidzella. Nidzella, ooh, can't get away. Looked like it was going to be a little bit of a breakaway. Back to Eddie Irvin. Irvin surveys, comes through center. Marcinkowski carries, hand. I'm not sure what we have here. Maybe he closed his hand on the ball, because it was a hand pass to himself. So I guess hand was closed on the puck. Ball. Gamariello, Coletta, Nidzella are the wings right now. Hendrickson and Whalen, Connor Whalen, on defense for White. Draw taken back. Tipped out of play. Alex Quain, let's go through the rest of the rosters for you. On the bench, from left to right, Jeff Golich, defenseman. Steve Missouri, forward. Josh Swan, forward. Dave Lane, defense. Jordan Husband, defense. Billy Galanis, defense. Now we're back in play here. Quain underneath the boards, behind his net to Marcinkowski. He's going to take it away. Cuts left wing side. Ball dribbles into Joey Coletta Jr. He dropped it. It dribbles just wide of the net. Ball at the blue line, held in by Zarnik. To the goal line. Zarnik back to the net, shielding the ball to Urban. A little cycle down low, pass in front, knocked away by Sean Whalen. Connor Whalen. Long shot by Marcinkowski, tipped to the corner. Recovered by Zarnik. Back to Marcinkowski, left wing deep. Shot on goal. Kicked away by Coletta, doesn't know where it is. Left wing board, Zarnik. Up over the top of the dasher to himself. He tries to wrap around. It goes up and over the net. Gathered right side wing by Gamariello. His pass through the center. Picked up by Alex Quain. Alex Quain up ahead to Marcinkowski. Ball chipped away up ahead to Nidzella, covered by Mike Salziti. Here's Steve Spizzirri, he shoots. The ball is tipped up and over the net by Lou Mangini on defense for green. Right wing boards, Spizzirri with Mangini all over him. Nick Tuttle, his first shift of the game. On the left wing boards. Ball's chipped back. Some confusion during a line change for green, but nothing doing. Scalzitti comes over center, comes around Connor Whalen. He's going to have a miniature break. And as he's about to release a shot, Whalen knocks it away. Scalzitti, right side boards, fires it all the way back. Left side deep in his own zone. Mangini's going to go back and chase. It's Lou Mangini, one of the defensemen, on with Kenny Schmidt, the other defenseman for green right now. Back to Schmidt. Schmidt up the middle. Picked up by Josh Swan of White. Left wing board, Swan. Covered by Jeff Thomas. Dropped to Swan. Oh, a huge shot. Kick save by Dickinson. Sorry, Connor Whalen. Boy, I'm going to get that wrong 100 times. Connor, a long wrist shot with a bit of curve on it. And Dickinson makes the glove save. Rest of the lineup for green.
Get up there so we can get on the call.
That's Jeff Thomas with the red helmet and gloves. Mike Scalzitti, Kenny Schmidt, Alex Quain. Check the bench here. Meg Stapleton's on the bench. Dave Kramer, Bob Woodward, Steve Gibbons. Draw back to Galanis. Long shot. Wide of the net. Near boards here to Quain. Quain up ahead to Skelzidi. Skelzidi pressures behind by Scazzeri. Long attempted pass for Tunnel, rolls all the way to the net. And Joey Coletta is going to cover and hold. So in the booth tonight, and by booth I mean 2 chairs, we have Stevie Jadown. Steve, would you like to say a few words as you're getting into the groove of this championship game?
All I know, this is going to be a great game. Right now, tied at 0-0, 9:36 in the first period. And like I said, yeah, this is going to be a good battle going down the road here. We got battle of the Skelzidi versus Ron Coletta Jr. and Snipers.
And back to the action, we've got Skelzidi charging to the net. The shot is kicked over the net by Coletta. Drop to Marcinkowski. His shot is blocked by Scazzeri. Thomas under the net, pressured by Dave Lane. Thomas goes around the back of the net. Pass through the middle, picked up by Josh Swan. Right side board, he takes a long wrist shot up and over the net. Swan gets his own rebound on the left wing board. Tries to go back up to the blue line. It's taken by Marcinkowski. Marcinkowski to Urban. Urban over the blue line. Back to Marcinkowski. Marcinkowski center cut. Oh, a nice glove save by Coletta. Oh, that was the best save so far. Marcinkowski from 15 feet out. A wrist shot up at that glove. Doesn't connect. Now a long pass ahead to Brandon Nizzella. He's in. There's a breakaway save by Dickinson. Nizzella fights for it. Out to Dave Kramer. Dave Kramer. Right side wing from Urban. Urban cranks, fires. Foot save by Coletta. Rebound. Ooh, Gamariello looking for Coletta. That's going to be an icing call.
Eddie Urban, that was a smoking shot you had up there. Too bad it didn't go in.
Too bad indeed. Also tonight at the Palace of Ball Hockey, this is the night where the captain's meeting for the Monday Jungle Ball Anything Goes League will be decided. So if you take a look to your right of your screen, you're going to see people at the bar not paying attention. Those are the captains. Here's the draw. Tripped off by Danny Henderson up ahead to Connor Whalen. He's going to chase down right goal line. He goes all the way down there as a defenseman. Pressured by Mangini. Spin shot wide of the net. Taken by Nizzella under the net. Pressured by Schmidt and Mangini. Nizzella still has it. Left side. Circle. Coletta. Backhand shot wide of the net. Possibly a pass. Dave Kramer. Cross court. Right wing boards, Mike Stapleton. Through Henderson, looking for Urban. Sticks are flying, puck bouncing around. Regained by Urban, pressured by Ron Coletta Jr. Ball goes back to Henderson for White. Henderson to Coletta. Coletta loses it to Schmidt. Ball bouncing around the neutral zone. Now it's over into the blue zone, or sorry, green zone. Nizzella had it for a moment. Chopped off his stick by Mangini. So far, a lot of good defense, specifically near the line. Neither team has been able to set much up as of yet.
I see Green matching up against the first top of the line. I feel that you're trying to match the firepower with the other bench. So, like I said, it's going to be mostly a defensive game.
And there's a shot. Speaking of defense, there's Bobby Dickinson, the best defender on Green so far. He steers a shot wide from Gamariello. Gamariello looking at the ref as his stick magically popped out of his hands. I don't know how that happened. He should do bar mitzvahs with that stuff. Here's the ball rolling in deep to Connor Whalen behind his own net. Whalen through center. And we've got a ball played with a high stick by Mike Skelzidi, and that's going to go down into the defensive zone to the right of Bobby Dickinson. Both goaltenders look okay so far. Shots on goal says 3-1. It's probably more like 5-3.
So what do you think about that rule? Don't you think it should be a high stick penalty? Regardless, it should be a minor, I think, going into the next session, regardless.
Yeah, it's tough to know. There are different rules for NBHL. I think NBHL might have a penalty, but I can't remember.
Yeah, I think it's a minor penalty for high sticking.
Something that they can consider at this great captain's meeting we have. All right, we got Hespin rolling toward the net. Second shot by Scazzeri. Blocker saved by Dickinson. Dickinson's down to the butterfly right now as the ball is chopped up into the, I don't know, the fan or something up there. Our referees tonight, Brian Janowski is going to do the draw here, and then Jay Winder. Draw taken back to Hespin.
Oh, good shot.
Shoots it just wide of the net. Ball rolls all the way out to Galanis at the red line. He's the long shot. Tip, they score! Oh, beautiful tip by Josh Swan. Long slap shot near the red line. That's a 90-footer from Billy Galanis. It's number 94. And Red, a.k.a. White, takes a 1-0 lead. Not much you can do if you're the goaltender there. That was a nice tip from about 3 feet away. Draw, Skull City and Missouri, taken by Galanis to Hespin. Right side boards, shipped across by Golich. Marcinkowski, quick pass up to Skull City, over the blue line. Skull City just toward the center, a wrist shot, glove save by Coletta. He hasn't been able to catch him, but he's making some nice glove saves. Ball under the net here. That's Galanis. Up to Swan. Through center, Swan, Marcinkowski. Marcinkowski angles Swan off. Fought for some tough board battles. Here comes Jeff Thomas. Picked off of him by Spizzeri. Spizzeri for White. Ahead to Swan over the blue line. Swan drops it back, and there's no one up high. The ball rolls back out of the zone. Connor Whalen. Josh Swan left side boards. Long shot. Oh, he hit the post. He hit the post. Oh, that looked like it almost curved around Dickinson. Swan has it again. He looks for Coletta Jr. Can't get it through. Dickinson's down low to poke check that away. Right now, White looks like it's starting to get a little more pressure and zone time as another ball rolls through the crease harmlessly.
White, you mean red? Red.
Yes, White, red. That's the one. Scalzitti through center for green. Actual green. Long wrist shot, kicked away by Coletta. Out toward the red line, held in by Mangini. Mangini to Scalzitti. Scalzitti around 2 guys. Wrist shot low, kicked away by Coletta. Scalzitti holds, pass across the, and that's Nick Tuttle. Oh, Nicky Tuttle. A nice pass across from Mike Scalzitti, and Tuttle is just in the right spot, about 15 feet out between the circles, and buries it. It is 1-1 in favor of neither team. As we head back to center ice, draw here is going to be Coletta Jr. and Urban.
Speaking of Urban, it looks like he needs a Twisted Tea already.
At the Palace of Ball Hockey, you can purchase a Twisted Tea and other adult beverages at the bar.
The king of hard teas.
Apparently the king. I don't know. We didn't. I don't know what the election results were, but here we go. Green takes it deep at Stapleton. Stapleton to Tuttle. Tuttle right in front. Almost kicked into Red. Almost kicked it in their own net there. Connor Whalen around Stapleton. Challenged by Urban. Urban ahead looking for Tuttle. Dave Lane of White's going to take it. He chips it out of play. That's going to be a face-off to the right of Joe Coletta. Very exciting first period. Very even. So just after Red had about 2 minutes of zone time out of 3 minutes of play, Green comes back with a quick strike. Ties it at 1. Draw up in the air. Kenny Schmidt plays it down with his hand. Back to Eddie Urban. Urban, a wrist shot. A chest save by Coletta. Ball out to the left wing boards. Kenny Schmidt's on it. He's going to flip it all the way across the right side boards looking for Stapleton. Picked up by Henderson. Henderson turns up to Nazilla. Coletta, left wing boards, brings into the zone. He's going to wind and fire, and a kick save to the corner by Dickinson. He saw it all the way. Coletta fights forward off the left wing board. He cuts the center of his backhand. He shoots it toward the net. Now Nazella's going to try a backhand shot. Ooh, he can't get rid of it. Dickinson was down and out. Here comes Stapleton, right wing board. She chips it up ahead to Dave Kramer. He might have been a step offside. I could not tell. Danny Hendrickson flips it up through center, looking for Ron Coletta Jr. Ron Coletta Jr. has a half step. He shoots, gets part of it. Dickinson on his belly makes a stick save. I think Eddie Urban chasing Coletta might have gotten a piece of that shot. Here comes Zarnik. Zarnik around Whalen. A rising wrist shot up and over the crossbar. Picked up by Dave Kramer. Dave Kramer loses it. In the neutral zone, Nazella, right side wing, pressured by Alex Quain. Nazella tries to move in the middle. He gets to the middle. He's going to try and backhand pass across. Ooh, and the ball is tipped up in the air. No connection. Ball rolls under the net. It's Nazella with 18 seconds left. Tries a sweep shot. Does not work. Rolls off the stick. Ball out towards center. Connor Whalen holds it in, picked up by Chris Sarnik with 11 seconds left. Sarnik on the offside. Here he comes on the back end, he shoots. And a glove save by Kaleta with 5 seconds left in the first. Zarnik with half second shoots just after the whistle. And after the end of one period, shots on goal are 8-4. It's 1-1. And there you have it. So, Steve, have you gotten on the phone with Vegas to get the betting line here? What do we have?
So at the beginning of the game, I think we had red -1.5. That was the betting line.
I see. Any parlays that you were thinking about tonight?
No, there's not really any parlays in ball hockey.
Okay. I think we need to talk to our DraftKings customer service representative.
Yeah, our manager's name is Lou Mangini.
Oh. I just don't see enough action here on the Vegas tables.
Yeah, I don't really see any action behind the bar either. Everyone's drinking themselves to sleep.
Yes. They also serve pizza, so pizza and beer, that equals sleep for most people.
Yeah. And the old people also like, before they leave out of here, they each take their Metamucil.
One of my favorite characters is the security guard who comes here, doesn't even work for here,
Yes.
but comes in for free popcorn. That is one of my favorite geriatric fans, if we can call him that. Don't know his name. He's Popcorn Man.
Yeah, Popcorn Man, he always gets his popcorn.
We're heading to the second period here. See, it's so much more fun to have somebody else in the booth to talk to.
I know, I feel lonely.
Here comes the draw. Missouri against Skull City as teams switch sides for the long change in the second period. Bobby Woodward toward the net. Ooh, nice shot. Kaleta has to cover and hold. Bobby moving it up so they can set up a nice face-off play.
Looks like this green line is dangerous now. You got Skelzidi, you got Marcinkowski, you got Quain.
You got Woodward. Oh, was a hard worker. Over to Quain, a long wrist shot. Kaleta never saw it. Up over his shoulder and off the boards. By Skull City, back to Alex Marcinkowski. Marcinkowski pressured by Swan. Marcinkowski rolls off the end of his stick. Left side boards to Quain. Now, Quain's got it. Sideboard. He loses it to Swan. Swan tries to clear it and does. The ball's going to be offside, and it is. Offside. Looks like Green didn't realize the ball had cleared the red line, but it had. .53 remaining in the second period. The clock will run unless the game is within 2 goals with less than 2 minutes in the third period. Both teams do have a timeout to use. Back to the play is Golich at center. Left wing boards, cutting through the center, Josh Swan. Josh Swan tries to evade Scalzini. Ball rolls in the deep corners. Swan with Marcinkowski all over him. Marcinkowski shields him. Ball rolls toward the net to Quain. Quain looking for Woodward.
That shouldn't be.
Or Greenwald. Sorry, I don't say Woodward. Woodward is a famous reporter. Bobby Greenwald is on the ice right now, or the rink. He may also be a famous reporter. There's Husband to Golich. Golich is going to roll it back down.
You got RoboCop 2.0 down there getting the ball.
Yes.
Dave Wagner's RoboCop 1.0.
Yes, thank you. Dead or alive, you're coming with me. As the ball rolls over the blue line, that's Josh Swan. Said his name a lot so far. He also has the tip for the first goal. Here's Missouri. Off the circle on his forehand, up and over the crossbar. Gathered in by Scalzini. Scalzini through center. Scalzini over the blue line. He's got tunnel on the table. Scalzini off the chest of Kaleta. Here's Marcinkowski, 15 feet. Oh, and it gets banged around in a bunch of different bodies. And then it winds up getting cleared out by White all the way over the goal line, so it's icy against White.
Now, just in case you guys didn't know, if that hit the post and it still went back behind the red line, that still would be icing.
That is correct. For those of you at home, that's a referee talking right there. He knows these things.
Unfortunately, other people don't see and feel the same way.
Correct. A bunch of jerks. Here comes the draw. That's Coletta against Urban. To the left, Coletta. Ball rolls in front. Tuttle after it. Tuttle on the backhand. Oh, and he can't get rid of it.
He's had it.
Taken away by Connor Whalen. Oh, Nick Tuttle almost hit his second of the game. He would not have been in my parlay. Nick Tuttle. I would not have expected 2 goals out of him. Here's Tuttle over the blue line. Wait. Oh, it's taken by Coletta. Ball is
Battle.
Ball just rolls over the blue line to Schmidt.
That's a heavyweight fight right there, Urban and Coletta.
Yeah, some of the best players in the country right there. Urban over the blue line to Tuttle. Left side board. Rolls in deep. Dave Lane and Eddie Urban after it. Everybody goes down. No penalties. Still behind the net. Tuttle and Lane now. Tuttle tries to stick check. No, Dave Lane says no. Dave Lane with his cool Vegas Golden Knights gloves. Some of the best gloves in the game there. Out to center, Gamariello over the red line. Gamariello off back foot. Long shot wide of the net. Dickinson alertly chips it to the corner because that rebound was to come right in front.
Good defense by Lou. Hold him off.
Here's Coletta underneath the circle. Trying to go glove-sided high over Dickinson. Way over the net. Gamariello to Connor Whalen. Long slip shot. Blocked by, I think, Kenny Schmidt. Here's another shot from Gamariello off the near side wide. Meg Stapleton takes it on the right wing boards. Stapleton pressures it over the red line. Up ahead looking for Tuttle. Tuttle rolls it in deep.
No ice in that one either.
Coletta plays it to Connor Whalen. Over the line to Nadzella. Nadzella looking for Gamariello, and his stick is lifted by Alex Marcinkowski. Coletta, a wrist shot off the blocker of Dickinson. Up and behind the circle. Dave Kramer plays it with his hands. Off the board ahead for Urban.
Pass.
Urban with a half step. Zarnik on the outside. Goes to Zarnik. And the ball rolls away to the far side. Zarnik corrals. Now Urban below the goal line. Looking for, who is that? Dave Kramer down there? Nope, doesn't get through.
You had Zarnik wide open on the slot over there. It was a hard pass to make.
Absolutely. Zarnik was set up. Urban could not get it to him. Here's Kramer. Back to, Scalzitti and a toe save by Joey Coletta. Big save by Joey Coletta.
One-timer on that one.
Yeah. Scalzitti had found an open spot in the zone. Here's Scalzitti with another shot. Blocked away by Connor Whalen. Gathered right wing boards by Dave Kramer. Dave Kramer tries to go deep. It's knocked away. Picked up by Gamariello of White. Out to Nadzella. Nadzella up ahead to Connor Whalen. 2-2 over the blue line. It's Whalen and Spizzirri against Quayne and Marcinkowski. Ball rolls in deep below the goal line. There's Whalen. He tries to wrap around. Ooh, and it rolls off the side of the net. Nobody knows where it is, but it's out near the point. Here's Swan trying to get away with a shot quickly before anyone knows what's happening. Does not work. Ball rolls in to the green zone. Now back to center. Here's Danny Hendrickson. Spinning shot by Spizzirri. Wide of the net. Dickinson plays it to Quayne. Now taken by Spizzirri. Steve Spizzirri. Haven't seen him too often this session, but he's a great skilled player. Plays for the Snipers in the NBHL. Here's the ball. Out to center. Scalzitti looking for Zarnik. Zarnik's going to run it down. Left side circle.
You got
Under
Steve
the
Gibbons
circle.
right
Goes
spot.
to center. He passes Steve Gibbons. And it rolls through Steve Gibbons all the way to the other side.
One of our veteran players.
That was a great rush by Green. Just couldn't put it in. Here's Swan at the red line. Long shot wide of the net. Looks like Gibbons might be injured. He's limping off. Greenwald comes in for Steve Gibbons. Steve, that might have been his second shift. He looks like he's hurt. He tries to go through center. It's taken away by Swan. Swan with a step. Swan in. He shoots, and there's a nice butterfly chest save. Bobby Dickinson held his ground.
He's setting the night on fire.
That may or may not be a lyric from the song.
On B96.
Yes. The Killer Bee. 6:50 left in the second period and a 1-1 slugfest.
There we go. Urban and Coletta lining up.
You got it. Here's Mancini. He tries to find Urban. Urban's going to chip it straight up in the air, and like he usually does, hits the roof.
It's the blue beam.
Shots on goal says 9-8. It's probably more like 15-14.
Yeah, that's my guess.
And here comes the draw. It's where the ball hit the ceiling, apparently. Not in a circle. Draw by Jeff Thomas, pressure by Galanis. Galanis trying to hold it in for White. He does. Galanis looks for Coletta. Oh, he was set up for a one-timer. The pass just missed. Here's Urban, 1-on-2. Urban tries to split him. Can't do it. Back out to Greenwald. Greenwald, left side boards. That's Urban. Urban looking for a cutting Schmidt. Here's Schmidt. He shoots. And a big save by Coletta. Schmidt gathers underneath the net. Schmidt holds. Left side blue line to Urban. Right side blue line to Mangini. Left side boards to Schmidt. He curls toward the boards. Rolls it back in. Taken by Jordan Husker. Now back to Schmidt. Schmidt's going to fire. Wide of the net far side. Here's Bobby Greenwald. Bobby. Green looking for some changes here to Urban. Urban cuts through 2 defenders and a third. And the ball rolls away. He was looking for Jeff Thomas down low. Here's Urban. Out to Marcinkowski. He's wide open. He scores!
Beautiful play.
What a great play there, folks. That's Alex Marcinkowski cutting in between the dots and fires it up over the right shoulder of Joe Coletta. It is 2-1 in this game.
Southside connection right there.
Those guys have played together for a long time. Looked like it was also a really wise change for Green there. They needed some new players, and they got just what they wanted. 4:35 remaining in the second period. The draw taken by Dan Hendrickson. Now to Connor Whalen over the line. Nizzella. Coletta to Nizzella. Nizzella's got a step. And he tries toward the net. Gets rid of it. From a bad angle. Dickinson puts his stick down and makes the save.
Is that icing call?
Yeah, we're going to have an icing here. Boy, talk about a quick response from White. Definitely what they wanted.
White, red.
Red, white.
There's no blue.
No blue.
Red,
Not very
white, blue.
patriotic. That's all I got to tell you. Coletta and Urban, another draw. Taken by Green. That's Alex Quain. He's going to throw it deep. Well, he's going to ice it again, so we're going to stay here.
I think now if it touched that player, number 11, it would have been waved off. Should have waved off.
Yeah, if it hit Hendrickson there, it should have waved off. But if he hit it, he probably would have hit with a high stick, which meant it would have gone by his goalie. So that's an interesting comment there. There's a chip out by Alex Marcinkowski. This should not be icing.
Wave that off, yeah.
Okay, icing is waved. Dan Hendrickson pressured by Nick Tuttle. Connor Whalen tries to break away from Stapleton. Ball rolls back. Stapleton right on him. Mag with the forecheck. Connor Whalen up to the red line, up over the blue line. Tries to go through Urban.
He's chopping that lettuce going through.
Yes, chopping the salad. Whalen under the net, looking for Swan on a spinning pass. Doesn't work. A long shot.
And it looks like an icing call here.
It's not icing. So Green, in this, with a running clock, you can do this for the lead and waste all the time you want. Some teams have used this as an effective strategy for winning. But
yeah. Speaking of which, this happened last time, a long time ago, when the Bearcats and Foxhounds played. Bearcats iced the ball the whole time, and that's how they actually won the game.
I'm not going to comment on how ethical that was. As the draw comes out, a shot on goal. Dixon kicks the near corner. I think it hit one of the banners. Yes, let's take a look at our sponsors for today. It's the nation of Canada and the United States of America. Those are some of the sponsors here in the banner section.
You got Culver's too.
Culver's too, yeah. I'm feeling hungry. Here's the draw taken by Urban over center, up ahead, looking for Kramer. Rolled back over the blue line, Nizzella has it. Now Urban comes back to cover Nizzella, takes it away. Up to Zarnik. Zarnik's going to try and dump and chase himself. Zarnik's going to get to the puck first. He's looking for, he curls around the net, looking for Kramer down low, or Scalzitti. Scalzitti's going to tee it up. Oh, and it's blocked by Gamariello with his face. There's a long shot on goal. Kicked away by Coletta. Nice block.
That's dangerous.
By Gamariello. Now Jordan Nizzella with a step on Quain. On his backhand. Goes to the forehand. Oh, and Bobby Dickinson comes out. What a great save. Oh, the ball rolls to the goal line. It's held up by Marcinkowski. Oh, an amazing second save by Alex Marcinkowski. Here's Chris Zarnik. A shot to the chest of Coletta, and he's going to cover. Oh, wow. What a sequence there. Bobby Dickinson makes a poke check, first save, second player comes in.
I can't wait to see that in the other camera.
Yeah, that's gonna, we've got, folks, this is a Polytechnical display of cameras, etc. We're gonna have 2 angles on that. We have 1 camera behind Dickinson. That's gonna be a great look at a ball that almost trickled through him and over the goal line, but Alex Berchikowski fired it away. Draw to the right of Coletta. Won by Husband. 50 seconds left in the second. Out to the red line, held in by McGeady. Long shot, chip over the net, up the glass. Here's Scalzitti from a bad angle. He shoots the ball. It rolls across the line. What do they have? What do they have? Are they going to blow it dead? What do we got?
You got one rough.
It looks like we've got a good goal here. They're going to talk about it with 30 seconds left in the first. From this angle, the ball rolled through and went over the red line before Scalzitti touched it again. But just in case, he banged it in. It's 3-1. You got a timeout, maybe? The guy on the scoreboard may or may not know how to use the stop and start for the clock.
Because they're trying to explain to the Reds.
Ronnie Coletta, the captain, and well-dressed, probably the best-dressed man on the benches there tonight was his cardigan. He wanted to hear what was going on. He didn't like it. Doesn't matter. As the ball rolls behind the net, Zarnik with 4 seconds left, turns around, tries to look for Scalzitti. Rolls far side, 1, half a 1. An exciting end to the second period, just when it looked like White-Red was going to tie the game at 2. The ball goes to the other end, an amazing play by Meg Scalzitti. Fantastic.
Looks like 24 is having some words with Green over there.
Jordan Husband, number 24, he's been known to have a conversation or two.
There's Bobby D waving to us over here.
Bob Dickinson confidently waves toward the scorer's booth, knowing he's the man in form. So as we look at the rosters for Red, which I'm pretty sure is the phone book for the north side of Chicago, let's see if they've got any answers for Green.
This period's going to be more, I actually think this might be a little bit more cheeky this period.
I would agree. We saw a little bit in the last minute there. Here come the penalties.
Yeah.
Who scored first? Was it Green or White?
I think it was Red. Red scored.
Oh yeah, okay, the tip by Josh Swan. So 3 unanswered for
Yes,
Green,
3
huh?
unanswered, yeah.
Yeah, they are talking to Husband.
Might be giving some warnings on the bench, maybe, possibly.
Could be the old behave yourself warning.
Right. I'm not going to take your nonsense.
We're all friends here, etc. To our left, Bob Dickinson with a 3-1 lead. Joey Collette on the right. Here's the draw ahead to Mazzella. Pressured by Swan. Breaks away. Now look at that back pressure by Eddie Irvin. Look at that back shot.
That was pretty
Unbelievable. Ball is cleared back into the red-white zone. Hendrickson's got it. Looking for Swan. It's tipped off Marchikowski's stick. That should not be an icing. Picked up by Eddie Irvin. Green has been great all season about getting all their players in all the game. Let's see if they continue to do what you're supposed to do, is play everybody.
Get them all involved. That's the key to the game right here.
And hey, who set the tone? It was Nick Tuttle with the first goal. Probably not someone that you'd say is a top-line player.
Hey, anyway, it's a team game.
Marchikowski here, one-on-one with Connor Whalen. Marchikowski gets a jump and chase. Still fought for those two guys working hard. Mazzella up ahead to Coletta. Coletta pressured by Irvin. Irvin is a little bit longer than Ron Coletta. It's got him by a couple inches. He wins that puck. That ball. Irvin, there's no rush right now. Green can be pretty deliberate here.
Yeah, they're up by 2 goals. Took the clock away.
And remember, folks, the clock stops at 2 minutes within 2 goals. So if Green can score here, that makes things really difficult for White. Later on, there's a long shot after an offside call. Let's see, no penalty for that. No unsportsmanlike.
No. Just pretty much synced. be on the outside circle here.
Josh Swan's mustache also is our third period sponsor. So yeah, nobody knew that one.
That's a surprise.
He is trying to become a firefighter.
That's pretty awesome.
Head over to the bar and burn some of those pizzas for him. Here's the draw over to Nizella. Nizella on his forehand, looking for a centering pass. Stopped by Mangini. Now Nizella makes a nice tight move. Side of that, there's nowhere to go. He's got Mangini and Scalzitti all over him. And now here comes the classic slash and hook from Jordan Nizella. And they've got him for it. And there it was, 100%. One of the easiest calls. Nizella, when he's frustrated and he loses the ball, is notorious for hooks. He was up in Scalzitti's ribs and gloves, and Brian Jaworski says, we're not going to have any of that around here.
It actually looked like a couple of times he was kind of hook him when he was coming down.
Jay Winder, the other ref, saying, I think he was saying in the bench, I warned him twice, which would make some sense. There's a power play for Green. Here's Urban, a long shot wide of the net. Out left side board, or left wing boards, that's Kenny Schmidt. Schmidt playing catch with Zarnik. Back to Schmidt. Out to Urban, to Schmidt. Scalzitti's in the crease. Ball, I think, hits Scalzitti in the back. The shot was over the net. Ball rolls in deep to the left of Dickinson. He's going to play it up to Urban. It's 10:33 left in the third period. 1 minute and 20 seconds left on the... It's the first power play of the game here, 3. Nobody else has had any power plays.
Ball's in the zone.
Ball is in. Marchikowski back to Scalzitti. This is a great power play. Scalzitti, Marchikowski, Zarnik, Smith, and Urban. A lot of talent here. Zarnik on the goal line. Underneath to Schmidt. Schmidt. To Zarnik. Near side shoots, he scores! Oh, what a nice looking give and go.
Pop.
Zarnik from Schmidt.
Pop, lock, and drop it.
That is exactly what they had in the scouting report for tonight. Paletta up over his right shoulder. And like I said, that was a big goal. It's now 4-1, and Red takes their only timeout. They have got to get within 2 in order to get that clock to stop later. And you may say, why would that matter? Pretty simple. Because we have seen plenty of 2-goal comebacks under 2 minutes in this league. But coming back from 3 under 2 does not happen very often. It's the luxury of having the clock stopping all the time that really helps for comebacks.
Yeah, now I actually can see Green try to, use the clock to their advantage.
Do you think they're going to lay back and do kind of a 4 corners thing? Or do you think they're going to be aggressive?
I think they're going to be conservative and lay back and keep the ball, try to keep the ball away from Red. So I mean, from my perspective, that's what I would do.
So let's see.
Play smart, play defensively. Just like they've been doing all game.
Green has played wonderful team defense tonight. Dickinson has had to make 2 or 3 very good saves, but for the most part, a lot of shots aren't getting through to him, which is what any goaltender will tell you. They don't mind making 2 or 3 big saves and then having 12 blocks in front of them. That's fine. So then the question becomes here, when does Red-White pull the goalie? Do they pull him early? We don't know.
We also have some special guests in the house. We have Dave Schimmel that showed up today.
Dave Schmiel, he's here because there's remember the captain's meeting we talked about? He is a legendary Glencoe GM goaltender extraordinaire. Also showed up today in perhaps the whitest shoes I have ever seen.
Who's that?
Schmiel. He had like really white gym shoes on.
Like mirrors in your head. Shinier than my bald head.
Possibly. It sounds as though the yellow team will be back on Monday nights, but they will be called the blue team.
Really? That's pretty interesting.
So that will be back to 6 teams in the league, which would be nice. Here's the draw to Quain, because this session was 5 teams. It was kind of annoying with double headers.
It was. It took a lot out of you.
Yeah, 2 games in a row, it pretty much sucks. Here's Kramer over the blue line. Well, so far, Green's being pretty aggressive. Here
comes the track star.
There's Connor Whalen, one of the fastest guys out here. He's the defenseman. Drops to Josh Lawn. He's going to wind, looking for Spizzeri on the tip. Goes through Spizzeri off the backboard. Now back down low. Alex Quaid of green. Little head fake there. Nice. The big man's got some moves. Ball in the neutral zone. Back to Greenwald. Bobby Greenwald over the blue line. 2-on-2. Greenwald, a long running shot. Ooh, juggled by Coletta and held. Not a bad shot. That's a nice change up there by Greenwald, throwing on the air brakes there. And Kazarnik was charging hard from the younger wing.
Looks like Green's keeping the pressure on. They're not stepping back.
Shots on goal currently reads 14-10 in favor of Green. Skelzity, Coletta. Back to Mangini, a long shot. Over the net. Rolls out. Right wing boards. Gamariello. We haven't said his name much tonight. Normally a really huge offensive threat. He's been dealing with a nagging knee injury. Here's Skelzity. Shoots to his right while running to his left. Coletta kicks it away. Through center. No icing. Mangini's going to take it. Skelzity pressured by Gamariello. Gamariello's number 1. Again, he does look like he's a step slower tonight. I know he's been, that knee injury from 3 weeks ago seems to be bothering him. Here's Gamariello. He has these spins off 1 foot, a wrist shot on goal. Dickinson cleverly chooses not the cover. He wants the clock to go. Here's Jeff Thomas trying to get over the blue line. Stop. Other blue line. Nope. Everybody's a lot of ball bouncing back and forth in the neutral zone. Rolls in deep. Jordan Husband. Where does he go? Tries to go through the middle. Picked off by Kenny Schmidt of Green.
It looks like Green's waiting 3 back. They're being, like I said,
oh, okay. So now they're playing a little more conservative. We've got Tuttle and Thomas. It's been a successful line journey for Green so far tonight. Here's Coletta, pressured by Thomas. Coletta tries to throw it ahead to Gamariello. It's knocked away by Urban. Urban, long pass right on the money to Tuttle. Oh, Tuttle tries to get to the red line. Doesn't work. Mangini does get it to Husband. Left side board to Coletta over the blue line. Eddie Urban is like a jacket all over Ron Coletta. He cannot get any openings.
He's like my star-studded Rock Revival jeans. Just blinging everywhere.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Marcinkowski tries to roll it forward, held in by Hendrickson. No, tipping by Urban. Urban's got to step on Whalen. Whalen blows this quickly. Here's Urban looking in front for Tuttle. Rolls all the way through the other blue line. Nadzilla over the red line, over the blue line. He's got a 2-on-1. Here's Coletta. Coletta pressured by Marcinkowski. He spins and shoots. It gets through. Just saved by Dickinson. Rebound taken by Marcinkowski. It's through to Stapleton. Stapleton's going to have a step. Stapleton from a bad angle shoots.
Good shot.
Stick save by Coletta. Meg Stapleton sets up. She's open again. Oh, the pass goes through her to the corner. Skelzity above the blue line, under the red line. He's going to try and hold this in. Long rising shot into the netting. Falls harmlessly behind the goal. Dave Kramer behind the net. He's looking for it. Oh, Stapleton did cross-check Galanis in the back. Take that, Billy. There's Meg Stapleton to Marcinkowski. Long shot. Kick save by Coletta. Far side, right side boards. Here comes Josh Swan. Nadzella and Skelzity are having a
stick fight.
A little stick party fight there. Those are the 2 guys who had the previous penalty was on Nadzilla for a hook against Skelzity. Skelzity doesn't really back down from that stuff, folks. He's not going to have it get into his head either. Nadzilla, stick knocked out of the ball knocked away from him by Marcinkowski. Quain's going to ice this ball. Clock's going to continue to move. There's no reason why you don't just ice everything now for Green. That's what I would think about.
Yep, and the clock, don't forget, Green's up 3 goals right now, so the clock will continue to run.
Green has their timeout. I don't know why they would use it.
No, that would be the rule.
This is Spizzeri stepping in for his first or second draw against Urban. Plain. Far boards. Urban through center looking for Zarnik. Zarnik's got to step on Hendrickson. Here comes Zarnik. It's a 2-on-1. Kramer's is open. Kramer! Oh, he tries to tip it in. but the ball, his stick was lifted. Then he goes sailing into the crease. Someone's lost his stick. It's Spaziri. Spaziri is playing without a stick right now in defense for white red. Gets his stick back. Urban and Spaziri. Spaziri. Cross-court pass looking for Swan. Hand passes to himself. Swan over the red line. Over the red line. He's going to throw it way up off the glass, but no one's chasing. Oh, that was a good idea. Dump and chase, but there was no chase. Ball is cleared down, and we have no ice, no ice. Clock a big enemy now. I don't know if Red White can do it. Here comes Josh Swan over the line, 3-on-3. Look at that, three defenders waiting for the rush. Just perfect defense. Here comes Zinzell on a bad angle. He rolls it just wide. There was nowhere to go with that shot. Dickinson had it all sealed. Dave Lane back up to the blue line. Dave Lane line, partially blocked by Bobby Greenwald. There's a shot, a spinning shot by Hendrickson. Dickinson makes a save. Down the hill, tries to
went right
the other
through
side. Goes over and across the crease over Dickinson. Out to Swan. Swan line fires. Kick save in the right corner by Dickinson. Now Hendrickson shoots wide. Turning into a bit of a shooting gallery, but Dickinson's looking good. Dickinson, oh, with a big sweep check. He just misses it. Ball rolls through to Zarnik. Zarnik over center. He's going to roll it up. Oh, bounces it off the ref. What a play. Now there's going to be a hooking call or a trip. Let's see what we got. It looks like a trip here on Josh Swan. The clock continues to move. That was a wonderful hustle play by Chris Zarnik. They may have sealed the game right there. He put so much pressure on Swan that Swan took the penalty.
Yep.
Might seal the deal. Are they gonna? They are going to stop the clock to restart to set the penalty.
Yeah. So once the penalty starts, automatically pretty much run the clock out.
Yes. Even if Green scores, it's going to continue to run.
Just knock it back and just let them come to you.
There's a draw. Oh, crazy draw. That goes into the red-white bench.
I have a feeling they're just going to kick it back and just let them chase them.
But the nice thing about that draw, it started the clock up because there it goes.
Yep, there it goes. Tick tock, tick tock.
Coletta, Urban. Here's the draw. One backwards by Eddie Urban. That should not be ice.
Here comes Connor rushing down.
Skull City. Coletta. White is trying to win short-handed. Tough to do.
But nothing you can do about it. You need to keep going.
Here's Quain. He's going to chip it toward the goal, looking for Tuttle. Ball touched away by Coletta. Tuttle all the way back to Scalzitti between the red and the blue. Scalzitti looks down low. He's just going to pound it down there, burn more time. Coletta up ahead to Connor Whalen. Oh, it's taken away by Scalzitti. Green is onside. Scalzitti's going to take it in deep. Tries a centering pass, looking for Urban. Urban on the left wing boards now. Back to Marcinkowski. We're under a minute to play. Marcinkowski, a longer shot. There's a save. There's two saves. There's three saves. Oh, and Joey Coletta makes a marvelous set of three saves. I thought for sure Scalzitti was going to score.
Scalzitti just wants to go home and eat his turkey sandwich.
Yes. He prepared his turkey early this year. It's actually from last Thanksgiving.
Speaking of which,
30 seconds left.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Yes, merry happy Thanksgiving. Looks like Thanksgiving is going to be pretty happy for the green team.
Yep.
As a long ball is out towards center, knocked down with a hand by Marcinkowski. Marcinkowski just kind of rolls under the net, covered by Coletta, and they might just run this.
Might just do it.
Let's see what they do here. And that looks like it's going to be all she wrote tonight. Yep. So for our World's Palatine's Salt Creek's championship game of the universe.
That was a great game.
In an outstanding game, Green is going to take this one 4-1. And excellent game. What do you think was the turning point of this game, Mr. Steve?
I really think that just Green started to pound it on after the second goal. I mean, after that, three unanswered, four unanswered.
Four.
Yeah, four unanswered after that.
I'm right with you there. I think that
I think the most awe, I think overall, I think the defensive game with Green was probably the best, overall. Locking down Ron Coletta Jr., locking down G and Connor and what's his name? Swan, yes.
There was after the first goal was allowed, there was not much room anywhere, and I would agree that the turning point was after they had scored to make it 2-1 Green. Alex Marcinkowski's play in the crease to keep a ball from rolling in, which would have tied the game, just provided a huge emotional boost for Green. They go down, and a minute later they score to make it 3-1, and they never looked back.
I'm thinking if that was a goal that came in, and it could have made a world of difference as far as pressure goes.
So, players of the game. What team do you want to do, green or white?
Let's go with red, white first.
Well, who do you like for your player of the game?
Oh man, that's a hard one. I mean, honestly, you have to go with their goal scorer.
Yeah, I agree. Josh Swan with the tip.
Yeah.
How about green? Who's our player of the game?
I'd probably have to go with Mike Scalvini.
I think he had one goal, but he was around the net all night and was a major factor. Probably your second guy there was going to be Alex Marcinkowski, but hey, we only have room on this show for the king of the hill.
Right, but I say most defensively, I got Alex Marcinkowski. Yeah,
defensive player of the game, for sure. So that's it. As you take a look to your left, you're going to see those green players posing for the team picture taken by the lovely Mrs. Gail Dickinson. And this is our broadcast wrapping up here from Salt Creek, Hat Trick, Palatine, everything. We would like to thank Stevie J for being the color man extraordinaire for this broadcast. I'm Dave Wagner, and I'm mediocre at best. So thanks for watching, and head to the bar, folks.
Thank you, guys.